Joining me now is Andy Harris, who has his artwork here on exhibit at MOCA. Thanks for coming, Andy.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, so tell me about your art.
It's my most recent collage work. I go for walks and I take my camera with me, and it sounds really weird and people look at me weird, but I photograph trash, whether it's cigarette butts, a workman's glove on the ground, street trash. I print them out and I keep them in a binder and I use them for inspiration for shapes, colors, things like that. After I make my drawing, I number everything and I fill a room with these little tiny pieces that have to go on top, and it fits together like a puzzle piece.
Tell me what the inspiration behind your work is.
I'm fortunate enough to teach art, and on Fridays my kids would have pallets full of paint that would ultimately dry up over the weekend. So what I started doing is, at the end of the day, laying out huge sheets of paper and filling the paper with paint. And then I started making these little images, and I was like, man, I could really take this far if I want to.
Yeah. What's your theme?
I think sense of humor is an intelligence, and I have to use it. And I think I make pieces that are funny and somewhat gritty. The exhibition is called A Second Helping of Leftovers. I try not to get too heady or abstract. Some of them sometimes will have names that are out there, like why did he call it this? But for the most part, like for the bike missing the back wheel, that piece is called Poached.
You have a lot of your students' pieces in this exhibit.
MOCA asked me to create an interactive piece, and I made a photo booth with props, and I knew that my students would be awesome at making the props. And so now they made something that hundreds of people are taking their photographs with.
I love it. Well, Andy, I want to thank you for coming in, and we look forward to seeing more of your work in the future.
Thank you so much for having me.
For more information, visit our website, WHRO.org/curate.